And you too, what's good with y'all boys? And I'm back with another video. Another reaction video to JoJo's or to a Meta's video. I actually reacted to this video. But hold on. But the whole fucking whatchamacallit, the whole video got like the audio wasn't oh yeah, the audio wasn't high enough on the video, that's why. So you guys couldn't hear anything, which is why the last video is edited the way it is. Like what I did was I downloaded the YouTube video and then put it in the editor and kind of like matched up the my reaction with the volume or like what was going on. But the other one, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just record. Since I didn't remember anything from this video, I was like, fuck it, I'll just re-record it. Since because I didn't retain any of the information, so I might as well just watch it again. But yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, universe, I think you're telling me something here. If you want it, I'll let you have it. So before I go in depth about Wonder View, I'm going to
Let me turn it up a little bit.
record. Wonder View is the second strongest stand in the series. I know that's kind of crazy. Usually the top strongest stands in the series never change, but here we go. That already should give you a benchmark on what this stand can do. If I'm saying it's the second strongest stand in the series, you know he's probably going to be utterly terrifying. And he is. Wonder View debuted in chapter 84 of JoJolion and wasn't named Wonder View until several chapters later. Wonder Review's musical reference comes from Elvis Presley's The Wonder Review. There is the song and the album. To be honest, I think it's more or less the song that it's referencing, but it could be either. But that's where the similarities end in terms of the song reference. It's just its name. But there's also another reference, but not to a song, but to art.
Also, I forgot Wonder Review's I forgot his like what'd you call it? His powers. Or like his stand abilities and shit. Completely forgot. And I watched this whole video and I still forgot.
Rene Marguerite.
I don't remember.
I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, but it's French, and if you are a longtime subscriber of this channel, I can't pronounce words that aren't English. And to be totally honest, I can't even pronounce English words very well. Rene's art is very depressing, or confusing, or thought-provoking. Anytime the man with the black bowler hat shows up, it honestly gives you thoughts of really anything. Any human emotion can work well with his art. Confusion, sadness, depression, anger, excitement, wonder, curiosity, being outright terrified because you don't know what you're looking at. And all those words can accurately describe Wonder Review. There is a sense of mystery and terrifyingness to Wonder Review.
Bro, what the fuck?
First debuted,
bro, can I explain what his head looks like to me? Have any of y'all ever if any of y'all were born like in the 90s, right? And there used to be like these type of heaters, like these types of like heaters that used to be in like everyone's house, or maybe it was just black people. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm just assuming everybody, right? There's like these house heaters, and them bitches used to warm up your whole house. I try to edit a picture of them onto the into the video so y'all know what I'm talking about. But like that's what his head looks like to me. It looks like a heater. It looks like a heater, like those old 90s heaters, except yellow. It's so weird. Every time I see his face, that's what I think of. Every single time.
It was creepy. You didn't know what its ability was.
And this guy,
yet it still affected
he reminds me of Popeye. Popeyes.
Without even touching them. Very
the cartoon.
Similar to what a painting does to you. It doesn't touch you physically, but it touches you mentally. But in Wonder View's case, it still touched you physically, because when an object seemingly bumps into you or gets knocked into you, massive damage will ensue. Example, Mamazuku Rai.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I remember that.
His legs, and if it wasn't for his stand ability, he would have been.
Bro, can I just say that? Hold on. That sounds like such a overpowered ass power, bro. Like that's some shit. Like, bro, you walk into an object and you suffer massive damage. What? So, like, what if you walked into, like, a telephone pole? Like, your whole body would just collapse?
add to Wonder Review's ability, it also seems like there is some.
Well, obviously, if he
luck.
casted the
For
ability
whatever
on you,
reason,
is what I mean.
objects and people and things that usually don't appear in front of you on a day-to-day basis just seemingly show up out of nowhere without any warning.
What?
If they come in contact with you in any physical way, you are most likely going to take heavy amounts of damage, potentially even killing you. And with these random encounters
Potentially?
with random objects can also lead to other things happening to you that wouldn't normally happen, leading to a snowball effect. All in the name of trying to get you away from the head doctor. Or you could say to stop pursuing him. As of this recording, Araki has not gone in depth about Wonder Review's abilities, so I'm basically just using my own big brain intellect to give you a explanation on his powers. To describe Wonder Review's powers would be like this. In the act of pursuing the head doctor, or just the stand in general, the ability will activate, causing nearby objects to collide with you, and when colliding with you,
What the fuck?
extreme
That
amounts
sounds
of
so
damage
fucking
and
ridiculous,
to
bro.
the enemy stand user. On the surface level, that is a
Wait, so who is the head doctor? So if you pursue the head doctor, that nigga attacks you. Why? Wait. Hold on, let me go back. In the act of pursuing the head doctor. Oh no, the head doctor is Wonder Review. The ability will activate, causing. Who would ever pursue him? Who's chasing that nigga? Bro. Whoever chases him probably deserves to die, to be honest. You're not chasing nobody that looks like that. Without even knowing what he could do. Look how he looks. You're not chasing him.
And you would be correct because I glossed over something.
Joe Jolian. I just noticed it said that in the background. My dumbass.
Case is basically, if you think about it, the ability will activate. Or
no, see that's that. See, what? Pursuing. See how the author is pursuing means you're chasing somebody, right? How the fuck is the author gonna change the definition of pursuing and talk about if you even think about the nigga, you're dead? Or the ability will activate. What? That's not me pursuing him. That's just me thinking about wonder. So what if I'm like a regular person, right? And I'm sitting there like, or like, what if Wonder Review becomes like a children's like scary story or some shit, and like someone's reading the story to them, and that means they have to think about him. That means they're dead, right? The ability will activate. That sounds so dumb. Who comes up with an ability like that?
Doctor will activate the ability. This is what makes.
I doubt he's in the show, right? He's barely there, or in the manga.
So massive and so
I always say it differently. Every time I say manga or manga, I say it both ways. So weird.
Its name is even mentioned, or the head doctor's name is mentioned.
I doubt he's there though. He's too overpowered. Characters like that can't be in your story for too long.
When the stand gets hurt, making
I
it
think.
just a bit more powerful. With its ability translated through manga panels and my big brain intellect, how does it measure up to other stands in the JoJo universe? They all get fucking washed. The thing about Wonder Review is that it breaks one of the most fundamental rules about stand battles, figuring out the opponent's stand ability. You have to pursue the enemy stand user to figure out the ability, and Wonder Review breaks this rule. It's not a written rule, but it's still a rule there. We see it in a lot of JoJo.
Oh, because if you pursue him, you're basically dead.
Without you pursuing the enemy stand user, you won't figure out the ability. This is why Wonder Review is so dangerous.
Wait, what does he mean? When he says pursuing, is he talking about like... So forget Wonder Review for a second, right? When he's talking about pursuing, is he talking about like thinking about how to counter them? Is that what he means? Or he literally means pursuing? Because before he said, I'm getting confused. Okay, my brain is getting all mixed up.
This rule, it has total control of the fight. Honestly, pair it up with one of your favorite stands, and most likely, Wonder Review will clap it easily. The few exceptions are the Time Manipulators and Tusk. Not because they're stronger than him, it's because we don't really know how it would really react with him. If Dio or Jotaro would stop time, would the effects of Wonder Review still affect them? If they accidentally stub their toe, would it destroy their leg completely in frozen time? Possibly.
That's fucking crazy.
Crimson, Yes, Diavolo can probably avoid getting damaged, but even if he gets close to him, he eventually will slip up. Sometimes in Fate, things are unavoidable. It's the snowball effect that's going to bite King Crimson in the ass. And when it comes to the worlds, they can't stop time forever and spam it forever. Eventually, there's going to be a break period that will make them die. But when it comes to Tusk, I have to think a little bit harder with it.
Who is
How
that
can
one?
the
Have I
infinite
seen?
rotation
No, I have
affect
seen him. I have
Wonder
seen
View?
him.
If Wonder
I
View is
think,
shot by
yeah. I think I
infinite
reacted to him
rotation, does
before.
Toru
I just can't
feel it due to
remember
it being an automatic
what
stand, or is
character
the
had him
infinite
as a.
rotation
Look at
so
my hair,
powerful
bro. My
that
hair
it
keeps
will
sticking out.
affect the
It's so
stand user,
ridiculous.
even if the
Bro,
stand
this
user
one
has
dread,
an
this shit
automatic
is
stand
annoying the
user
fuck
type?
out of me.
I genuinely do not
Look,
know,
even when I
but
try to
if
flip
it
this
is the
shit backwards.
first case, that means
Yeah.
Giant Joestar and Tusk will eventually fail
No,
due
hold
to
on,
them
hold
running
on.
out of
Put
bullets
my
at
headband on.
some point. I think those are some pretty logical cases when it honestly comes to the top tiers of the verse. Either A, Wonder Review completely beats all of them, or B, Wonder Review is still top tier in the verse, but he's not number 2. He's either 7 or 2 on the list. Oh yeah, and also to mention, basically, the reason why I didn't bring up Made in Heaven is because, well, Poochie and Made in Heaven are running at literally light speed, so basically doing that is really bad luck, because, you know, the human body shouldn't be able to go at light speed without consequences, so, you know, they're eventually going to trip on a pebble, or their own stand effect might kill them, so, you know, I'm just pointing that out now. When it comes to Wonder Review versus Made in Heaven, Wonder Review completely fucking shreds. FYI. Basically, Made in Heaven doesn't have a hard counter to Wonder Review, even with all of its abilities. Ironic, isn't it? Yeah, this stand is fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm not even joking. It's stupid. It's ridiculously stupid. And here's the thing: we don't even know if it even has a weakness. As of the current recording of this video, the only weakness that is possibly even in Wonder Review's kit is basically making it pursue you. That's about it. It seems like playing the defensive role might be the way to beat it. Maybe. And here's the part of the video I like the most.
I feel like that
putting
wouldn't
the
matter.
viewer in a scenario
I feel like that
where
doesn't
they
matter.
fight the stand. And here's the thing.
You still have to think about the nigga. You still have to pursue him or whatever.
You could hard counter most of the stands. The world, just try to predict its movements. Made in Heaven, just try to quickly kill Poochie. Kira, just don't fight him or just kind of outmaneuver him. Basically, just beat him in a one-on-one fight since he doesn't know how to fight properly. In a scenario where he can't use his bombs because you're too close to him. But with Wonder Review, you really can't beat him. Even with his very obscure weakness that may or may not be a weakness, you can't really do anything to him. Since Wonder Review breaks one of the fundamental basics of a stand fight, you can't really fight him. And since his ability is so perfect for him, you can't fight him again. You can't get close to this guy, no matter what. It took Josuke, an incredibly powerful main character with a massive fucking brain, a really high intellect, to even make Toru get close to him. After pursuing him for a large amount of time, getting his attention, and luckily surviving the entire encounter. You see how lucky you have to be to even get close to him and survive? I'm sorry, but even if you had a stand in real life and you were to fight him without watching this video or knowing of his ability, you really can't do anything to stop him. He's by definition a ridiculously terrifying stand. He is the most terrifying stand, right next to GER. Funny thing is too, by watching this video, by putting the concepts and ideas of Wonder Review in your head, you basically have activated the stand ability. You should probably get running.
Oh hell no, bro! I remember that last time, bro. He got me twice with that shit, with that fucking jump scare. That's crazy as hell, bro. Last time I watched this, that same jump scare got me, bro. Yeah, JoJo's. This show is very confusing. That's one thing I have to say. Like, what made the authors, like, when he was making these characters? What made him create Wonder of You? Why? Like, he's so broken. I doubt he shows up, like, rarely, like, or yeah, I doubt he shows up enough to be like a, like, he's one of those overpowered characters that can't show up till the end. That's what I'm thinking. Or like they can only show him at specific moments because like he's too overpowered. Like it's hard to write around a character like that. But fucking bro, thinking just thinking about the nigga you die. Okay, so I would say his weakness is fighting someone that doesn't think, right? Like something that's like more instinct. It does if something like that exists, they would beat his ass then, right? That's what that sounds like to me. Like if it's just instinct, like it's like an animal or like a beast, and like it's not thinking at all. It's just attacking. But it's also a stand though. So it's I don't know. Does that make sense? Like an animal stand that fights off instinct, no thoughts, no strategy. It's fighting. Like it's just fighting to survive. But it's also a stand. That'd be crazy. I feel like that would work, right? Because it's not pursuing him. It's not, or no, it is pursuing him, but it's not thinking about him. But I think it just has to do one or the other, though. I don't know. This nigga is confusing. This Wonder Review dude. But if y'all enjoyed that, please let me know in the comments. Let me know whatever any other videos to react to. And yeah, that's about it for me. Please subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy. Please. But yeah, that's about it for me. I'm out of here. Peace.